In the markets of N'Djamena, Chad's capital, the economic effects of Sudan's conflict are already being felt. Hot sweet tea, a favourite beverage for many Chadians, has been one of the first casualties. Almost all the country's red tea, so called for its rich colour, as well as Chad's supply of sugar, are imported from Sudan. Tea seller Abdu Allah Mohammed told VOA he has had to raise prices.
It's part of the culture. Some people like their tea sweet. Since the fighting started, our business has been affected. Sugar is more expensive.
Market trader Idris Adam Ismail said that because no goods have been coming from Sudan since the war started, he now has to buy sugar from Cameroon, which is more expensive, putting even more pressure on his business, already suffering from high inflation.
Before, we used to buy a bag of sugar from Sudan for around $50. Now it's around $90. Goods are more expensive than people can afford, and all of this is due to the fighting in Sudan. We want the fighting to end so that we can continue with our business in the best way possible.
N'Djamena has a closer trading relationship with Cameroon than Sudan, but analysts say cities in the east of Chad, for which the opposite is true, are suffering the most.
All the big cities along the eastern border, starting from Adre, Abéché, Amjaras, etc., have a very close connection with Sudan. And there was a lot of business then coming from the Sudanese port.
The economic impacts of Sudan's war are not confined to Chad. After returning from a recent visit to Cairo, Patrick Heinisch, an emerging markets economist covering the Horn of Africa and Nile Valley at the German bank Helaba, described the economic impact there.
They already say that real estate prices in Cairo have risen because of the influx of Sudanese refugees. They also want accommodation. They're looking for apartments. So this is one of the first impacts. It also depends on how many people will in the future continue to escape to the neighboring countries. So will it really have an impact on overall inflation, for example?
Moody's Investor Service, a US-based credit rating company, has said the Sudan conflict will likely hurt Sudan's neighbours' credit ratings, as well as those of developed banks in the region, while the International Monetary Fund also warns of growing economic impacts as the war continues. Henry Wilkins for VOA News, N'Djamena, Chad.